Obviously CSK country, you can't say that, but looking forward to CSK coming back. Anyway, that's another story. Last round of a very big competition. Congratulations, you three teams, on getting this far. I think you probably know the rules, but just to emphasise the rules. It's the fastest buzzer. Okay, first on the buzzer. You guys know that, that's straightforward. And there is a bit of a quirk with this. These questions all start with a letter that will spell Kiwi Mastermind. So the first answer will have a K, I, W, I, etc., etc. Write that down, it's clear. So we have PSG, you need to make a comeback, going hard, and the other two are very close. How much was it, 10 points per?
10 points per minus 5 if they get it.
10 points if you get it correct, minus 5. Kiwi Mastermind it'll spell. So each answer, so the first letter.
K-I-W-I-M-A-S-T-E-R-M-I-N-D. That's more than 10. How many questions?
There is, well,
if you get it, minus 5. How many questions?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come on, mate, you're a mastermind, you should know that. Okay, here we go. First question. Which American multinational food manufacturing? Yeah, you are Hunchback, yes.
So this is Kraft.
Incorrect, it's Kellogg's. So once the question is answered, we will move on. Second question. Hi Google. Trying to get it back. Hunchback.
ICC World Cup.
2015.
Incorrect. The question was Google Doodle depicting the 2016 T20 tie between New Zealand and which team? The answer is
England.
India. India is the answer. Who said Pakistan? Okay, next question. Sauvignon Blanc.
Wine.
Yes, wines is the answer. Sauvignon Blanc, Chardonnay, Pinot Noir, Merlot, Riesling, Cabernet Sauvignon, New Zealand brew styles, of which commodity, of course, it is wines, and they are very, very good. Not that we're promoting wines. Next question, which city is the southernmost? Yes, Bangalore. Invercargill is correct. Which city is the southernmost city in New Zealand? The answer is Invercargill. Yes, yes.
It's not a question, but it's a request. Last time you came to SRB University.
Yes.
But I'm not able to meet you, so it's honor to meet you here.
Nice to meet you, Ed. Thank you.
I have an autograph your.
Yes, sure. Yes, sir.
How was it working with Dhoni in CSK?
It was very good. It was good working with Dhoni and all the guys really. Suresh and Ashwin, who's a local boy. Yeah, it was a great time, and hopefully in 12 months' time, then when CSK come back, they can have some more success. Yes. I'm like a D or E grade, but Dhoni and those boys, I don't envy them at all because they have so much pressure and people coming to see them. But from my point of view, it's great coming over because I can have the best of both worlds. Everyone's nice and friendly and they enjoy Chennai and cricket, so it's a great place. I really love coming over. I come over 3 or 4 months a year. So Chennai and India is sort of my home away from home, which is great.
What would you comment on the upcoming India-New Zealand series?
I think, unfortunately, I think it's going to be a big challenge for the Kiwis. But there's some great players. Kane Williamson's one of the best in the world. Ross Taylor, a good player. And there's also a day-night test in Kolkata. So hopefully the ball swings around a little bit. Yeah. What? Why are you shaking your head? Day-night test, yeah. Yeah. Come on. So if the ball swings around, then New Zealand will have a good chance. The other thing is they have to adjust very quickly. Learning Indian conditions can be very tough for a young team, but they'll be competitive, always be competitive, so it'll be a good series. Yes?
According to you, who is the best captain? Saurabh or Dhoni? Because you played against Saurabh as captain and you are playing with Dhoni in CSK.
Well, Saurabh was a great captain because he's a bit different. He was a fighter, and he always knew that you were in a scrap, because we felt at times you could dominate with our size with India and almost sort of be a little bit Australian and mouthy and lippy. But with Saurabh, you knew that the more you did that, the better he became, so you had to back off a little bit. Dhoni's very determined, but he's also a bit more reserved with his emotions. And almost a complete contrast to Kohli, who's... so sort of, but they both have the same attributes, very determined, great players, and Dhoni's been a great captain for India, and I think Kohli will be a great captain as well.
Who is your favorite cricketer?
My favourite cricketer? I'm a big Jack Cullis fan. If someone who can bat as well as him, bowl as well as him, I think he's the greatest player to ever play the game.
What about the Indian cricket?
Indian? Well, Tendulkar's great, but I'm a big Rahul Dravid fan. Good friend.
Thank you so much. I think my request is we have a media interaction immediately after this. May I request, if you have more questions, feel free to just stay back.
Any memories, cherished memories from here?
Yeah, lots of 8 great years here at Chennai, and great opportunities with the IPL. You get to know the area when you're here for a while a lot better. So my time at Chennai is something that I look back on very fondly, and it's certainly nice to be back here today. And, India is a home away from home. 3 or 4 months a year in India these days is quite a bit. So sharing that time between New Zealand and India is a great opportunity for me.
And the upcoming series with New Zealand?
Yeah, I think it's going to be a challenge. I think if India play on dry tracks, I think New Zealand will take time to adjust. But they've got the likes of Williamson and Taylor who can get it. Probably, if they play well enough runs to put pressure on India. But given the form they showed in the West Indies, you'd say that India certainly start as favourites.
And Guptill, do you think this would be his comeback going for home?
Well, he would hope so. It's great that he's got opportunities, but at some point you've got to convert those. And this is a big tour for him. He'll know that. And if he gets maybe to bat the first day of a test in India, it's not a bad time to bat. He gets a bit of confidence, then we might see the form that he's shown in one day as transferred to the test matches, which would be good. With the MS Dhoni relationship, very lucky to spend sort of quality time with the man over the last 8 or 9 years, and yeah, he's what you see. Everyone knows pretty much everything about him these days. His life has turned over that much. The movie's coming out as well, but yeah, it's a joy to be able to spend time with a quality cricketer and a quality individual.
Will you be watching the movie?
No doubt he'll probably send some copies out. Yeah, no, I'll have a look.
And have you been following the local league, the TMP?
From afar, because it's not on in New Zealand, but the last 3 days I've been here, I've seen games that have been well attended, and looking at the articles and the response from players, it looks to be going very well.
And the dressing room, the CSK dressing room, can you share any incident anecdotes from that?
Well, we've had different changing rooms each year, but some of the characters, Muralitharan was a great character, Hussey was always a good influence, and when you have success in a good side, the changing room is a great place to be. So any team that does well will look upon the dressing room with favourable memories, and I certainly do that.
Just last question.
So
Kenan's coach has been so far.
It's been good. The transition was good, and I'm thankful for that opportunity. So I've really enjoyed the next part of my cricketing career, and I've learnt a lot more after finishing playing as well about how to coach younger players and let them be free and play the way they're playing these days, which is very exciting.